Adam Schefter just confirmed something that about to shake up the NFL coaching market. Even after being let go by the Ravens, John Harbaugh received calls from 7 teams in less than an hour. That shows he's still one of the most sought-after coaches in the league, and every move he makes could completely reshape multiple franchises. And the most impressive part? At 63, Harbaugh isn't thinking about retiring or moving to TV, and he still has the energy to coach for another 8 to 10 years. That means every decision he makes in the coming days could impact the entire NFL, and some teams might find themselves struggling just to keep up. Stick around to see who's watching him closely, and why the future of 2026 could start taking shape right now. The moment the Ravens announced Harbaugh's firing, the NFL went into a silent but immediate frenzy. According to Adam Schefter, in just 45 minutes, Harbaugh's agent had already received calls from 7 different teams interested in discussing his future. This isn't just a reflection of the respect he's earned throughout his career. It's a clear sign that even a coach coming off a rough season can still be a top-level solution for teams that need leadership fast. Even with the Ravens finishing 2025 below expectations, Harbaugh's prestige stayed intact. Teams looking for stability and credibility know that finding someone with his experience and proven track record isn't easy. The speed with which he became a hot contact shows he's still seen as a coach who can turn a team around and deliver consistent results, even after a tough season. The immediate impact of those calls also highlights how much the coaching market values proven experience. While some teams might gamble on less tested names, Harbaugh offers a unique combination of championships, deep game knowledge, and leadership skills, making him a priority for any franchise wanting to secure success without unnecessary risk. Every team that called knew exactly what they were looking for, someone who could take charge with authority and confidence. This early movement sets up huge anticipation for the coming days and weeks. Harbaugh isn't just staying relevant. He's putting himself at the center of the 2026 coaching market, and it's a perfect example of how demand for experience and credibility can make one coach the most sought-after name in the league, paving the way for high-stakes negotiations with multiple teams. The immediate interest in John Harbaugh also shows a key point about the NFL coaching market. Teams are increasingly looking for instant credibility and proven leadership in moments of instability or rebuilding. Having someone who's won a Super Bowl and led a franchise for nearly 2 decades is a luxury few teams can ignore. Harbaugh fits that profile perfectly, which explains why his phone was ringing so quickly after firing. Experience isn't just about seasons or titles. It's about managing rosters, adjusting strategies, and keeping a team competitive through adversity. Harbaugh is seen as a coach who can transform routines and culture, delivering not just results on the field, but organizational stability. That kind of leadership is rare, which is why teams seeking immediate security see him as the ideal solution. Another key factor is how his reputation enhances his value. Even after a middling season with the Ravens, the market understands that Harbaugh doesn't lose relevance over one down year. The league recognizes that nearly 20 years of consistent success, plus titles and regular playoff appearances, matter far more than a single negative outcome. That makes him even more coveted, positioning him as a first name any ambitious team will consider. This intense search for stability and credibility creates a unique situation. Harbaugh not only stays relevant, but he also becomes the center of strategic negotiations that could define the next season for multiple franchises. And this naturally leads us to see why he quickly became one of the most coveted names in the market and a central figure in 2026 coaching moves. John Harbaugh has rapidly become the most desired coach in the NFL market. Even after a rough season with the Ravens, his track record wins, division titles, and a Super Bowl makes him a go-to option for any team that wants immediate results. The speed at which multiple teams reached out demonstrates that his reputation and credibility remain intact, and that he's seen as someone capable of transforming a franchise quickly and reliably. His market value isn't just about what he's accomplished. It's also about how he leads a team. Harbaugh is known for managing complex rosters, adjusting strategies in real time, and maintaining performance under pressure. That combination of experience and hands-on ability makes him a highly strategic hire, especially for teams seeking stability and dependable leadership. It's not just about winning games. It's about changing a team's culture and mindset, and he does that better than nearly any available coach. Being at the top of team wish lists also reinforces his influence in the market. Every call he receives positions him as a benchmark, showing the standard teams expect from an elite coach. He sets the bar, making other candidates evaluated against his profile, raising the stakes of every negotiation, and solidify his place as a central figure in any hiring plan. This high visibility and demand make the coaching market even more strategic. Harbaugh isn't just another name on a list. He's a protagonist of decisions that could reshape the future of multiple franchises. How he handles his next steps and personal decisions after the firing will continue to shape his value and position in the market.
All right, we're already past the halfway point of this video, but before we continue, I noticed you haven't left a like yet. It's really important because it helps YouTube keep showing you my content so I can keep bringing you the best news about the Baltimore Ravens. So go ahead and hit that like button. It's free and it really helps. Thanks. Now let's get back to it.
After being let go, John Harbaugh didn't panic or succumb to media pressure. Instead, he chose to prioritize family and personal focus before jumping into interviews or offers. Gary Myers reported that he won't be interviewing this weekend, helping his daughter return to law school, showing that even with his career in flux, he's clear on his priorities. This balance and maturity are just as valued in the coaching market as his track record of wins. At the same time, Harbaugh chose not to attend league events to support his brother, Jim Harbaugh. That reinforces that he isn't letting public appearances or external expectations dictate his decisions. His attention is on strategic choices for his future and his family. Even under intense media scrutiny, he's keeping market pressure separate from personal priorities, maintaining full control over his career path. He has also completely ruled out retirement or TV opportunities, making it clear that his passion for football and coaching remains strong. Energized and motivated for new challenges, he ensures that every expression of interest becomes a serious negotiation, keeping him at the center of power and decision-making in the coaching market. This confident, deliberate approach makes Harbaugh not just an option, but a protagonist of his own career, ready to choose where and when to coach next. With 63 years old, he has told friends he feels ready to coach for another 8 to 10 years, showing the motivation and stamina to take on top-level challenges. His combination of experience, championship history, and willingness to stay active puts him squarely at the center of negotiations that could define the future of multiple franchises in 2026. Immediate team interest signals that the coming week will be intense, with formal discussions starting at any moment. Teams seeking stability and fast results know Harbaugh is not just another name, but a strategic choice capable of changing a team's trajectory quickly. His presence sets off a ripple effect, influencing other franchises' decisions and raising the standard for coaching hires across the league. His active position in the market also shows that experienced coaches remain highly valued, even in a league constantly chasing innovation and youth. Harbaugh combines credibility, energy, proven success, and strategic vision, making any negotiation involving him critical and highly competitive. Teams know they can't wait. They must act fast to secure a chance to bring him on board. The anticipation and attention make Harbaugh's next move one of the most watched stories in the NFL. He remains relevant, central, and in control, proving that his career is far from over. Every decision he makes in the coming weeks could reshape the coaching landscape for 2026. His departure from the Ravens isn't the end. It's the start of something bigger. Even after a down season, he remains one of the most respected and influential figures in the NFL, with multiple franchises watching every move he makes. The calls that came in immediately after his firing show that the league understands a way to coach like him carries, and how his next step could instantly impact a team's future. What's most striking is how Harbaugh is handling everything with control and clarity. He isn't thinking about retirement or TV, and he's made it clear he has energy for many more years on the sideline. At 63, he's motivated, focused, and fully in control of his next challenge, while teams maneuver behind the scenes, waiting for the opportunity to connect with him. And I want to hear your take, because it really matters. How do you see Harbaugh's future shaping up? And how do you think the NFL changes with his next move? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep following every step of this story together. It's far from over.
And if you, just like me, are passionate about the world of football and want to learn more about the Ravens' legacy, don't leave this video without sharing it with that friend who is also a Baltimore Ravens fan and will love this content. See those video suggestions on your screen? The first one was handpicked just for you, and the other is a recommendation from YouTube itself.